So I just finished watching the latest Zeitgeist movie, Moving Forward. Um, so I've been talking to some people from the Zeitgeist movement, which is why I watched it. Um, Now it's just I talk to people in the Zeitgeist movement, and there does seem to be quite a few, intelligent, thoughtful people in the movement, but the Zeitgeist films are they're the latest film was made with quality in its filmmaking techniques, but I pretty much have to stop there because it really is promoting a technological um, communistic state. That's that's what it boils down to. I mean, that's what it promotes. It disregards politics and religion, which is a very big part of uh, humanity. You can't discredit people's right to engage in politics and and religion, and you just can't dismiss them like that. It's said that there's no political doctrine that is about the well-being of people, and that's not true. At least here in the United States, if you look at the actual, Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States, that's what it's about. It's has nothing to do with the welfare of corporations or making profit. It solely has to do with the welfare and benefit of the American people and their right to engage in freedom. Um, so, I mean, what they said in the film was just a blatant lie. Um, you can't disregard politics. You can't disregard religion. You you just can't do it. If your system can't work with politics and religion, then it doesn't work. Um, Communist Russia was a resource-based economy. That's exactly what communist Russia was. It's a great example of how a resource-based economy can fail. And that's not the goal of the Zeitgeist movement. They don't want a failing resource-based economy. They want a successful resource-based economy. And the model that the Zeitgeist movies presents is it's a scientific uh, communistic dictatorship, basically. Um, you know, in the movie, it's hypothetically supported by the people, but you know, the communist uprising in Russia was supported by the people at first too, for all the same reasons, because of the failings of capitalism, and they blamed capitalism and created a resource-based economy. But eventually, what happened was is that the welfare of the state and preserving the state overcame the welfare of the people, which is the same thing that we're having happen in our capitalist America right now. It's not that capitalism is not to blame. It's the people who are to blame. People have fallen to the trappings of the capitalism, just as you have people are able to fall to the trappings of communism. It's not enough just to say money is bad and sharing is good. Okay, that's not enough. Uh, And just the way that the information is presented in the Zeitgeist movies, it works against the Zeitgeist movement. Okay, there's no clearer way to say that. The people in the Zeitgeist movement need to separate themselves from the Zeitgeist movies because uh, they're, they're they're different. They're different. You might want to think about changing the name of your movement. You might want to think about not calling it the Zeitgeist movement anymore, and coming up with a new name, coming up with your own name, because these Zeitgeist films they're completely derailing. Um, they're derailing your movement. They're harming your movement. Uh, yeah, sorry, these Zeitgeist movies are bad. I think your movement is good. The movies are bad. You need to separate yourself somehow from these movies because they're making you look like communists and lunatics. Um, and that's not the image you want to portray. You know, if you want your movement to succeed in the United States in any way, you're going to have to separate yourself from the scientific communism that's being promoted in these films. So, yeah, I'm sure that's not what you people want to hear, and I'll get a bunch of thumbs down and angry comments, but that's the truth of the matter. These films are killing the movement. You need to separate yourself from these films. That's what I need to say after watching the latest installment of Zeitgeist moving forward.